This video is sponsored by Game Hala. I'm back, mother lovers, with more combos. Yes, it's been a while, a whole generation of a Smash game ago, but I'm back doing combos. Why? Well...
All around me are familiar faces.
But hey, in life you can only pick yourself up if you beat yourself off. Or something. FALCO combos. Him and Link have been my two mains so far, and I ain't even plan to compete with Izal when it comes to Link content. He's great, by the way, check him out. So here's some FALCO stuff. Undoubtedly, one of the coolest changes Ultimate has is the fact that you can't tech grounded spikes anymore. That's a case where less defensive options is cool. It allows you to do cool things, and it allows these types of combos to be worth learning. On top of that, FALCO got his old DAIR back. Kind of. It's a bit slower than before, but it's still a quick spike with a sex hitbox, and not the bullshit from Smash 4, where for some reason they made it work like every single other spike in the game, where you charge up and then hit. I'm going off on a tangent though, let's get into it. There are two main ways you can hit this as a grounded spike. Pressing A instantly after the short hop without fast falling, performing an auto-cancelled DAIR, or short hopping and then fast falling with the DAIR, getting all of its landing lag. There are also different timings when it comes to landing with it, but I'll get into that when it matters. Note that with everything I mentioned, percent ranges will vary heavily due to the different properties of your opponent. The auto-cancel DAIR is likely going to be safer to throw out. You do it on someone's shield, cross them up, land with no lag, and probably avoid a punish. Whereas with the other, you just land right in front of them. However, neither is an amazing tool to throw out in neutral. If your opponent is spacing you right, you're just going to get hit. It doesn't have horizontal range. Also, the auto-cancel DAIR is hard to hit on short characters, impossible on some. So with them, only keep in mind the landing one. So, auto-cancel DAIR. At 0, this has no follow-ups. However, the landing one does. You can follow this into up tilt and basically lead it into FALCO's more well-known juggle combos. For those who don't know, you can do 1 or 2 up tilts into short hop up airs, and then full hop up air and as much up airs as you can hit basically. There are variations to it depending on many things, but I obviously won't get into that now. Just know that FALCO does have a ridiculous aerial combo game. At about a quick 5 to 10%, you can start getting up tilt off the auto-cancel DAIR as well. You'll be able to hit up tilt for a while, especially the auto-cancelled one. I'm talking 60s and 70s for light characters, and even up to 100 for the really thick boys. The landing one stops working about 10% earlier because they end up farther to your right. With the auto-cancel one, you can just drift forward as you land. As long as you can hit up tilt, you probably should do it over anything else, because it's the move that will send your opponent directly upwards the most, which leads to better follow-ups. If you can't get up tilt because you hit a landing DAIR, or the percent got higher than the threshold I just mentioned, you're better off instantly following up with an aerial for guaranteed damage. The safe move is DAIR to full hop forward air. This has a lot of hitboxes that easily lead into each other, but if you want to go for more damage, you can go DAIR to full hop up air to up air. This is tricky because you have to be right below your opponent in order to get the hitbox that sends straight up. Otherwise, you'll get this hitbox from which you can't get anything. You can also get the hitbox that sends forward, which can net you a forward air follow-up. Now let's get into some cooler stuff. You know, some stuff that'll kill people. If you hit a landing DAIR at the edge, you can actually kill by connecting it to another DAIR, a spike to spike combo basically. At early percents, for this meaning a bit higher than up tilt percents, you can land it, but characters with a long reaching recovery can just come back. But from about 75 to 100% for super heavies, this will send them straight to the blast zone. Since FALCO's jumps are so good, you can keep on getting this for a while. I'm talking the average of about 140, at this point double jumping for it. But here you have to land the down air a specific way. The easiest way is just to hit it right on top of them. The timing is easier, you have less chance of missing. However, you can also wait a moment and press A a little later, only hitting their feet. Obviously, you land quicker this way and have more guaranteed follow-ups. This works even on the shortest of characters. I suppose it's better defined by saying you're hitting them from the side instead of the top. This is how you can get it up to about 140. The regular landing down air from the top is only going to net you the spike follow-up to about 130. At the early spike killing percent, say about 90 for middleweights, you can pretty much only follow both the landing and the auto-cancel down air into one thing, which is an aerial. If you're not at the edge and can't hit the DAIR, the safe things you can go for are neutral air and forward air to get damage and stage control. You can also do an up air and try and juggle them. But again, onto the cool shit. Landing DAIR to turn around full hop back air kills at the edge. Hell, even near the edge. FALCO's back air is dumb strong in this game. You can do the same thing with the auto-cancel one, but the timing is super strict. An easier way to get it is to do a raw down air, so you don't have to turn around on landing. But I don't know, I see this being a rare option to go for in the neutral. These exact kill combos can keep working up to 30% more, now having to double jump to connect the bear. The standard auto auto cancel one won't work anymore though. You'll have to reverse it if you want to land the DAIR. DI becomes more relevant to mention with these kill setups since the percent is higher and we're dealing with one specific follow-up. At the average percent of 90, they can't escape with DI. If you're doing the regular auto cancel DAIR or the RAR, you simply need to drift forward as much as you can, which you'll do anyway, and you'll be able to land and hit it, despite them DIing away. The landing DAIR leads into the back air as well, but now you need to dash forward and RAR it instead of just turning around. Like I said, you can still get it with about 30% more, and even with DI, both variations will still work.
Hey, what's up guys? It's Dendry from the future with a way lower quality microphone. Turns out I was wrong. At 120, DI makes the auto cancel one not work. Even if you reverse it, the only thing that works with DI at 120 is the landing one. So there you go. Make sure you do your hard work so you're not a fucking idiot like me.
Now let's jump even high. 20% more, 140 average. Both variations can still connect into the back air, because Falco just got mad hops like that. Straight up, Falco's jump height, plus the fact that everyone reaches the apex more quickly, makes him fucking nuts. However, at this point, DI makes everything not connect. The downside is his horizontal movement. But just for fun, let's keep talking about follow-ups. People miss DI all the time, especially when it's the first hit. You can still kill at mad high percents. Bump it up 10% and it still works, but now only the landing DAIR. And not only that, only the one where you land hitting their feet. Landing it on their head won't net you a follow-up. So this is very situational, and the timing is strict, but luckily Falco has one more trick up his sleeve. Well, two more. If people miss the DI on the down air, starting around 140% for middleweights, Falco can kill with an up air, even with optimal DI to the side after hitting. This is great because the up air is the easiest to land by far. You got a good window of time. Due to Falco's mad hops, this will hit up to 160 hitting your opponent's head with a DAIR and 170 hitting the feet. So that's a kill confirm that works till fucking really late percents, which is useful in theory. If Falco misses the window for his other kill confirms, it's not like he has a kill throw to seal the stock. So it's good to keep this in your arsenal in case you read your opponent's movement after you short hop, but this is still not really a safe move to throw out, so go for it at your own risk. This should be the end of the video. That's all the combos you can get off the DAIR spike, but remember I told you it was a sex kick? That's right, boys. Oh yeah. No, so yeah, if you try to do the auto cancel and don't land it right, which is likely, you'll get the later, weaker hitbox, which usually would be bad, but this one leads to follow-ups that are actually just as good. Like, isn't that just beautiful? Didn't get the right hitbox? Ah, fuck it, you get combos anyway. Since getting it means you're almost landing, and that landing is completely lagless, your opponent gets this grounded hit stun thing right next to you, and you're instantly ready to act. At 0, you can pretty much only do jab, which actually nets you a decent 20% total. When you get to 20 though, you can connect it to up tilt, which as I've said is Falco's best combo starter. However, the dream doesn't last forever. You can start to miss it around 40 if you don't space it right, and at 50 it pretty much can't connect. Once you see the hit stun make your opponent go farther away like this, you pretty much only have one option, which is to dash grab into an up throw. That's solid. At this percent, it's a free confirm into a double jump aerial, which likely should be up air, but if you want to stale your back air, you can do that for maximum damage. Eventually, like at 60 to 80%, this will start to put people in tumble. Now at this point, no follow-ups are truly confirmed, but this can lead to some really cool shit, because for me, few combos are cooler than jab lock combos. At the earlier percents, when it's harder to tech, you can't get anything too crazy. You do DAIR into double jab, and then the best thing you can do is up tilt. I know what you're thinking. Up tilt to bear? Kill confirm? Indeed, you gotta be at higher percents for it to kill, making the tech window easier, and you gotta be near the edge. However, this combo is possible, which is pretty cool. When you practice this, make sure to give enough time after the double jab so you don't continue it. That's probably the hardest thing to get used to. You can also hit down smash, which likely won't kill, but the angle sends really well for people with bad recovery. And to some characters, you can land up smash. Some characters, only some, because in case you don't know, Falco's up smash is the worst hitbox in the entire game. The characters are, and pay close attention because I'm not going to put them on screen, fucking extra 10 layers. They're Ganon, K. Rool, Bowser, DK, Wario, Rob, Bowser Jr., and Charizard. It also works on DDD and Incineroar, but they have to be facing you when you hit the down air. All of these are at least heavyweights, so by the time up smash is gonna kill, chances are they'd be able to tech it, but might as well know just in case. Alright, that's actually it. That's all the combos I got. Thank you so much for watching. Before I go, let me tell you about the sponsor, which isn't really a sponsor, it's just me. I ain't cashing any checks today. Nah, it's just me and a buddy of mine have recently started an Instagram page called Gamehala. As the game suggests, it's supposed to be a Valhalla for gamers, a hub that will have everything you might want to see or know about gaming. So relevant news like upcoming game information, release dates, beta times, studio shutdowns, stuff like that, with our opinion about it. We try to give our honest perspective as consumers. We also post memes, funny clips, esports highlights, and the like. So if you're on Instagram, I appreciate you checking it out. Links in the description. That's gonna be it. I'm out. Peace!